You fuckers miss me?
Immensely, and you know this to be true. At
There's
least I
some,
did.
yeah, there's something wrong with your brain.
Brain rot that you've mostly caused.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm the root cause of all of the problems in the lives of everyone around me. Welcome to Peckham's.
the, my life got significantly worse after meeting this person. I'm just kidding.
Ah,
But,
we love each other, really, chat. It's all just fun and games on here, you know.
it's just the two of us this week. It's been a few weeks since it's just been us. We had friends recently.
Like getting in the middle of our long-running comedic pairing, you know. We had to fit them into the dynamic.
We had things called guests that apparently you're supposed to have.
Ugh.
Wild.
YouTube collapse. It's just a fucking vain way to get on a bit of an audience share. Like Scott the Waz gets summoning Soul to do a little bit of a video, and like, yeah, it's blatant. They've not been good since the Nostalgia Critic met the Angry Video Game Nerd.
We're just starting off strong.
Yeah, we're right back in with it. I'm right back on my bullshit.
So speaking of Doug Walker,
bad way to start a sentence.
So since you brought him up last week, then you brought him up again recently, and then you brought him up again now. Have you gone from on past my Doug Walker phase? Are you relapsing?
I've been watching the Lady Emily Doug Walker videos again, and I did rewatch the Wall review. That's it. just that one. I'm not relapsing, I promise. It's just, you know, it's one of the worst things ever put on YouTube. I find it fascinating. Oh, and Big Joel made a video where he mentioned the Wall review, so I watched that as well.
You're into long video essays about shows and shit.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy? I forget his name. Look it up. 1 second. Quentin Reviews. Do you know this man?
I fucking love Quentin Reviews.
Okay, he showed up my recommended the other day.
Is this the Beverly Hillbillies one?
Yes.
Which I've yet to watch, and I don't know if I have the strength.
8 hours long.
It's yeah, like Quentin's dad's been making it over the course of the last like multiple years, apparently.
Yeah, so I never clicked on it. I just saw it because I've seen a few of his things in the past. But when I saw the 38-hour video,
well, I
was like, oh, I'm sure Faith has had to have seen this.
I clicked through it to see if it was like a bit. And like, as far as I could tell, it's not. Unless I might have missed the fact that it's like a bit, but like Quentin's dad sure was talking the whole way through it.
That's funny that it's his dad. No, because the video he did before that showed up, it was the Timmy Turner movie one. And
yeah, because that was the remake.
I think that threw him back into my recommended after I clicked on it. And then when he uploaded a new one, I saw the 38-hour video, and I was like, oh my.
Well, he finished the iCarly retrospective recently. Did his final video, which is pretty good. It's only 2 hours long, so you know it's like a little YouTube short. But for old Quentin, about like Dan Schneider's legacy, so like it's quite heavy, but it is a very good video. And then he remade the Timmy Turner one. And yeah, and then his dad released 38 hours of reviews of the Beverly Hillbillies.
I liked iCarly as a kid. That and Drake and Josh were my two favorites.
I never got into Drake and Josh, but I did love iCarly.
So I was just young enough, so I caught the tail end of Drake and Josh, and then I got to see all of iCarly when it came out. So that was cool.
I wasn't really into like a lot of live action shows outside of Doctor Who and like CBBC shit. at that
That's
point,
funny.
but like iCarly came along and was super heavily advertised, and I thought the internet shit was cool, so that was kind of when I got on that stuff.
I, I watched Drake and Josh with my mom, so that was a vibe.
That's understandable.
um, but since we're on this whole tangent, the third I'd say of that group, I always thought Victorious was the weakest.
Out of Drake and Josh iCarly.
Nickelodeon, yeah, the Nickelodeon popular live action shows. Like it was fine, but I always just was like, oh, I mean, I guess I'll watch it's on. But the other two, I was like, ooh, okay.
I watched a lot of Victorious as well, but I don't really have a standard for Drake and Josh. I barely ever watched that fucking show. Like that. What was the video I watched about it? There was some guy I got really into watching. His content was really, really fucking terrible. He'd always just watch like the pilot episode of old Nickelodeon shows and make very terrible jokes over them. He had a little anime character.
That's a vibe though. Oh my god, we love PNG tubers.
Yeah, it looked like the Odd Ones Out, like little
Oh my God.
character,
I
but
forgot that dude
infinitely
existed.
uglier.
Is he still making content?
I don't know. It looks like
That takes me back to
four
what,
of his videos.
middle school? I
Been
want to
gone
say.
a while.
I just remember his Subway video. That's the only one I
yeah.
ever remember.
I feel like I went through a bit of a phase where I watched a lot of Odd Ones Out, but I haven't in a long time.
'Cause that was the animation YouTuber craze.
Boom, yeah. That was
Yeah.
like a thing. Jaden, you're cool, but you ruined YouTube.
I have complicated feelings about that lady that
Well,
I probably don't want to spread on the internet. So
We're not gonna slander a random lady on the internet during pick'ems.
no, we're not. I'll tell you my opinions on when we're not recording, if you want.
I mean, I like her stuff. I have very like bland opinions. I think it's pretty good.
I think it's
Like,
fine. I just thought she's kind of overrated. That's the short of it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Her whole little group just plagued YouTube for a little bit there, so I got really tired of them.
Well, I don't really blame her for that one so much because her videos are pretty high quality, but like then everyone who's like terrible tried to do them and released a lot of shit video.
No, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's her fault. I think she's fine. It's just I think
Yeah.
that whole little subsect is like, cool.
It's too many. Well, I really enjoyed because I don't know if you watched that newest. We're 10 minutes in, by the way. We ain't talking about Pokemon. You know how this works. You know that new Hitch Bomber guy video, the newest one. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. Which one is it?
It's about like plagiarism on YouTube.
Oh,
It's-
that's a big thing.
Yeah, it's real good. It's like a 4-hour long video. It's Hitch Bomber guy. He makes like the best stuff on.
It's like a 4-hour long video.
Yeah, it's a long one, but it's about like the AVGN plagiarism scandal and the Internet Historian plagiarism stuff. But then it's primarily about.
Internet historian got caught up into that? I used to love that guy.
I used to love that guy. Then he turned out to be a weird fash.
Really? I didn't know that.
It was always kind of low key in his videos, but like not like. It was more like edgy 4chan humor, but I've got
That's
a
what I
pretty.
always thought it was. I always thought he was just trying to be edgy 4chan, man.
I've got a pretty. I don't know. I'd like to think I've got a pretty good like radar for that shit because I've seen a lot of edgy 4chan posting, so that put me on for a long time. And his fan base were definitely pretty bad, but it's when he started doing like collab videos with JonTron, the 2021. It's like, yeah, this ain't it, chief.
He did a collab with JonTron. Tells you how out of the loop I am. You are like my gateway into YouTube drama. I don't think you know how little YouTube I use.
I feel like I know like the old YouTube drama. I don't know anything about current YouTube. Are people beefing with Mr. Beast? I hate Mr. Beast, but I don't know if other people do.
That's the guy, right? With the money.
The money guy, yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
We might get shouted at in the comments. Last time I said I didn't like Mr. Beast, I got shouted at. But I do fucking hate that guy.
I've never seen anything related to him.
I mean,
that was past my age. I'm too old for that.
I've watched a few because there was discourse, and I'm sick in the head.
Like a moth to a flame, and that flame is final.
Yeah, like so true. There was discourse, and Philosophy Tube made a video kind of about him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a really good video actually. It's about what is it? Effective altruism, which is kind of interesting. But I ended up watching a few of his videos when there was the drama, and they're so unbelievably miserable to watch.
Who, Mr. Beast?
Yeah, like this is completely disconnected from like my opinion of the guy in general, which also isn't strong, but like the videos themselves are so fucking miserable.
Which also isn't strong. That's brutal.
Yeah, I mean, he's so he jumps on weird tech bro grifts all the time, which like tech bro. He did crypto shilling for a little bit. He's fucking shills Teslas in every single video. That kind of nonsense. He was on NFTs for a little bit. There's criticism around him and the way he spends money and the reasons he spends money and whether those affect the kind of like the ethics around the charity work. I did air quotes there for all the viewers at home and you who's not looking at me. I did air quotes there. About whether it's he gets very self-righteous about him spending money on charity work, which like kind of irritates me because the only reason he spends money on this stuff is that it's profitable for him. Like he makes money off of the videos he makes, and it's good that that is profitable. But it's also to do with like the myth of the philanthropist, like the idea that people should be allowed to be as rich as Mr. Beast is so long as they spend their money altruistically at times, and he serves as a deflection against like critiques of billionaires and wealth inequality. And the way so he comes from a very effective altruist mindset, which is effectively it's a good starting point, effective altruism, which is basically like if we have a certain amount of money to spend, we should spend it in the way that is going to help the most people. But almost always in practice it breaks down because people begin to read it as ergo making more money is a good thing because I can spend it doing more good, and that tends to break down very quickly. And how you measure what is the best way of doing good with money is fraught with fucking horrible corporate bullshit. So anyway, there's in short what I think about Mr. Beast.
And you guys shouted out last time when we just mentioned him. I can't wait to see the backlash of that.
Oh, I'm hoping like no weirdos watch this, but like, I mean, I'm hoping some weirdos watch this. I know how you are in the Virizion division, but like, you guys are cool weirdos. So yeah, there you go. Let's sound off in the comments if you're a Mr. Beast head. Thanks.
You know how to tangent that into Okie Dokie. Like, I was really trying to, like, get us on track.
Somewhere.
But no, there's no tangent. Do we want to at least talk about the matchup before the next tangent?
Yeah, let's do it.
There was some trades on Hunter's team, if that catches your eye at all.
Yeah, we were talking about this. It was the Chinglu for the Cresselia.
And the Sableye.
And the Sableye. What was this? Was there anything else dropped, or was the Sableye just new?
Just extra points.
I like Sableye. I generally do quite like Sableye.
Sableye's dope.
It's cool as hell. I don't think I'm sold on the Cresselia.
I mean, it's a levitate, no flyer, which is nice. He had a bit of a ground weakness.
That's true, I suppose. Yeah.
The only thing that
Only having one, like, Stealth Rock setter on a stall draft feels a little scary.
It Scum says Stealth Fox? Or just Spike?
Oh, Scum does, doesn't it? Yeah, Scum gets that now. I don't know since when Scum got them, but I think Scum got them in Gen 6. I remember the Scum stall team that was like good for 5 minutes in Gen 6. I think that for
yeah, I know it has spikes, and I'm pretty sure he gets rocks too.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair, man.
I think Sableye also gets Stealth Rocks. No, I don't think it does. I think it was just a magic bouncing Sableye Stealth Rocks.
You just had like PTSD from Gen 6 Mega Sableye.
Yeah.
God, I miss you. I miss you, Mega Sableye. Come back to me.
He might.
He might. They're making that Pokemon Zaza.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's gonna happen when Megas come back? Is it gonna be as good? We're gonna have knock absorbers again, which is nice. I love me a good knock absorber.
I don't. I'm not sure I care that much about Megas coming. You know, I don't think I'm not bothered. No, everyone like wants Megas back. I'm not sure I'm
I'd like Megas back because I think cut content is stupid. But at the same time, if you look at Natdex, what, 2-3 of them are viable?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not necessarily anti-cut content. Like, the one of the big issues Pokemon faces is bloat. Like, insane degrees of bloat, and the only reason it's fine in the concept of singles is because Smogon is like clever about it.
Yeah.
But it just becomes this huge like nightmare of
Okay, I actually don't hate the limited Pokedex. I actually really have been enjoying the smaller dex things, but I don't like Mons just getting shot forever. Like, I don't care if a Pokemon takes off a generation, but axing Megas and something like that I think is a little extreme.
I don't know. Megas feel different to me because Megas were there for 2 generations, but I don't mind Megas being like a temporary generational gimmick. I just wish like anything they came up with after was anywhere near as cool or interesting or well balanced.
I like Z moves, but they're definitely not as well done as Megas. We've talked about
Z moves.
Do we really want to do this again?
No, we could. I'm a bit of a Dynamax defender because I played a lot of VGC in Gen 8 and I think Dynamax is fun in doubles, but god, oh my god, holy shit, singles, Yeah,
I think it's a joke.
Terra.
You know how much I hate it.
Terra.
I love flipping my matchups so much. I love coverage with 80 base power and not using an item slot. It's my favorite mechanic.
Please just put Terra Preview in Gen 9 OU. Please. I'm not even convinced it'd make it much better, but at least it wouldn't be so much of a fucking guessing game.
You know the meme of like I don't know if it shows the King Gambit with every single Terra type. Yeah.
If SpongeBob is alive or dead until I look in the box.
I like the Rigby one.
I think I've seen that one.
Hold up. What happened? I have to ask my friend if he has it offhand. Give me a second.
Alright, sorry, you're having a little phone a friend who wants to be a millionaire.
Rigby box.
Bum bum. Bum bum.
We'll see if he responds.
Okay, it's good to know. There you go. That's a fun little secret that you might come back for the rest of the video.
I mean, if I find it, you're gonna put it up on the screen for the viewers.
I might. I'll have to wait.
Did you put the other one? I sent you mid pickings on
The
them.
cowdoy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the cowdoy one. Is in the all the viewers at home saw the cowdoy. I'm not sure who wins this week. I'm not. It's weird to say about Iron Valiant, but I don't know if Fitz got the raw fucking just power to bust through everything on Hunter's team. Mama Swine can put some holes in things, but
Yeah, so that's the issue with Hunter's team. Is it's chalk.
yeah. I mean, Cinderace is just, like, really generally good. I mean, Aloe does well into it, but, like, Aloe gets U-turned on all fucking day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Rocky Helmet chip will add up. Does Chris have a wish?
Yeah. I assume so. Seems the kind of one that'd get wish. Oh. Sorry everyone at home, we were talking about whether Crest gets wish, but we've got a...
I don't know if Rigby is dead or alive.
I love regular show. It lives rent free in my head.
Tamboni. Shut up.
There you go, thank you for the viewers at home. Tell us what you think about that in the comments. Please, God, tell us what you think about that and don't post about Mr. Beast. Thank you.
Yeah, Funny Raccoon. Both the videos I've sent you to Funny to Pick'ems have been about raccoons.
Right, they've been raccoon related.
I do like the trash pandas. I like them a lot.
They are good. They are good boys.
Come back next week for whatever raccoon YouTube short lives rent free in my head next week.
Yeah, that could be your new thing
Cecilia,
on top of my
all
18
you?
thing.
Cecilia's all you?
What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I know I got its defenses enough this gen.
I know it's been like kind of mid for a while, but are you?
But it can get rid of its psychic type and become like fairy in this gen. It does not get wish. It only gets moonlight.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Okay, also, speaking of Cresselia, you can't even Luno dance because this is the hyper offense team. This is so sad.
I know. I mean, Cress. Alright, here's a quote for the rest of the time. You can quote me on this. Until the day I fucking die, okay? Write this down. Skulls the future. Cress is just lame Hatchran. There you go.
Okay, but like you're right though.
Yeah, like it's objectively correct. Sablei's a cool boy though. He can hang. I love him.
Yeah, you're cool. Yeah, like no one was destroying poor Crest, and we've only had praise to Sableye. I actually think Sableye comes here. Willow's Mama, Willow's Okidogi, like Willow's Meow.
No, I don't want to be spreading any kind of dubious
Status?
claims here. I don't want to be spreading any status. I don't want to be spreading any dubious comments here, but I think you have to bring Okidogi purely because if Toxapex presses Toxic Spikes once, I think Fitz might just lose. Like, I know Corviknight defog, but like, you just run defog out of PP.
Didn't he bring a goodest boy against you?
I think he did.
He did not bring it against me. We love Okidogi.
Okidogi did some shit against me. I was very happy. The first time in my life, I felt like the slightest tingling of joy.
So what are you drafting, Okidogi?
Oh god. Oh, actually, I do have a draft plan for Okidogi. Unnamed side league that may be happening, perhaps.
Which one?
It was gonna be for Kyurem, and that's still
Oh,
Kyurem 2. That may still be coming back at some point. For those in the comments, sound off, Kyurem heads.
It is currently dead, but you know, that's the one you were thinking. Gotcha. I was like, which other one could it be? I was thinking.
Yeah, I still have my team plan for that, which like if it does come around,
but I don't remember.
I hope it does, because I think I made the scariest team I've ever fucking seen.
My team's so brain rot. I'm so here for it.
This was great.
Them.
Doge.
Doge. Just the two of us.
The Doges.
We can make it if we try.
We should petition to not have species clause on that, so there can be 3 Doges. That is my wish.
So instead of them, it's just the trio, the 3 Musketeers.
The Fox Quartet.
This is my Zacian, and this is Zamazenta 1, and this is Zamazenta 2.
I love you, Sif, from the hit video game Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 1 has a good map.
Dark Souls 1 is, you know, just to not over-egg the pudding, one of the best video games ever made, and you can quote me on that.
I mean, yeah, it's really good. Just don't forget the Lord Vessel.
Can you beat the game? Well, you can. I mean, not like without glitches though.
Yeah, you hit a wall, and
Yeah.
you have to take your FPS all the way back.
Huh? You gotta go talk to. You gotta talk to Guinevere. It's important. It's the #1 tip. Talk to Guinevere. You're ever struggling on Dark Souls 1? You ever, you know, in Sen's Funhouse running around having a bad time? Talk to Guinevere.
What you should do is stop whatever you're doing right now. Go load up Dark Souls 1 and go play the game up to a pinwheel and turn it off. That's what you should do.
I normally fight Pinwheel at the start now. This is funny.
You do, you don't.
I
yeah,
do.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because he's completely unbalanced. Go turn on your game, go play for 15 minutes, go fight Pinwheel.
Well, the whole idea is they seem to think you would fight it. You would like go from Firelink Shrine downwards and fight him at the start. Was kind of the implication, but everyone goes down to the fucking catacombs and notices it's full of infinitely respawning skeletons that kick your ass, and then they go the other way and realize that that's where the rest of the fucking video game is.
So Pinwheel's just there.
The Pinwheel's just there, so everyone just does him before they go to the Neato path. By that point, you're like fucking 40 levels higher than the devs expected you to be, because for some reason the devs expected people to try to go through the catacombs at the start of the game.
But even if you fight him normal level, he's still a pushover.
He's still a pushover, but he's at least like on par with the difficulty of like Asylum Demon, Taurus Demon.
Okay.
But I do sometimes go fight him immediately now, because I like to go get the Great Scythe when I start the game. You do a little catacombs run and get the Scythe. I used to play a Souls game. It's been a while. I was replaying Elden Ring a few weeks ago, and then I stopped doing that.
I was watching that.
Yeah, I like Elden Ring.
It was my in-flight entertainment.
Hell yes. Hot take, Elden Ring. Pretty good.
I could not vibe.
No?
No, I think I'm just tired of Souls games. I don't think it's anything against Elden Ring. But like... the same thing with Sekiro. I tried to get into it, didn't work. I like Sekiro.
Oh, I've been watching someone play Sekiro recently. I love Sekiro. And I have come up with another based enlightened take along the lines of the Resident Evil and Witcher series of video games have the exact same plot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Sekiro has the exact same thematic. Sekiro is to Buddhism what the Netflix series Midnight Mass is to Christianity.
That even began to mean.
I don't know, I was just watching Midnight Mass again recently because it's one of the best things ever made. Both of them are about, like, communities who struggled with their faith to the point that they accepted Eldritch Horror as God and fucked over the world because of it.
Real.
Like the whole thing with the centipede and the Wheel of Samsara in Sekiro. And
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah, spoilers for Sekiro. Spoilers for the Game Awards Game of the Year 2021 Sekiro. Shadows die twice.
Holy shit, but they do though.
They sure do. That's a cool game. It's less replayable is the only issue, because like there's only one sword in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do a funny run with like a big axe.
I definitely like watching Souls games. I don't have the KO to play them.
I don't really like them. I do. I don't know. I think Dark Souls 1 is one of the most masterfully created bits of game design ever, and they've not topped it since.
I like the map.
I like the map as well. I like the story. Dark Souls 1 is about the way the government builds and fabricates consent for dead-end consumer capitalism. There you go. There's another take you can put down.
I think it's funny when you make the Iron Golem kill himself.
What the fuck? Iron Golem's my boy. That's my homie. That's my guy.
He
Love
shouldn't
the
kill
Golem.
himself so easily.
What the fuck?
He didn't want to jump off the ledge. Why'd he jump?
Managed to convince fucking Tog to play Dark Souls 3. I don't know how far he's gone.
I remember watching him die to the guy.
The guy.
The first dude. The
Gundyr?
Mr. Gundyr, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Tutorial boss.
Play Gundyr.
I love it when he comes back again.
Oh.
Gundyr too.
The only good thing about Dark Souls 3 is the Age of Hollows ending. I said it. Actually, Dark Souls 3 is pretty.
What about Dark Souls 3?
It's pretty good, but got some issues with it. But I love the Age of Hollows ending because it's the only fucking original piece of storytelling Dark Souls 3 has.
I really like the Ring City DLC. I love Slave Knight Gale.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
so
no.
cool.
Ring the DLCs are also peak. It has to be said. Slave Knight Gale, my beloved. You're a cool boy. It's like the one time they referenced Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 as well was like the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to forget about Dark Souls 2.
It truly was their first sin.
It is, and that's unfortunate because Dark Souls 2 is a better game than Dark Souls 3. I'm just saying contentious shit, so people in the comments will fight about Dark Souls and not Mr. Beast. That's what I feel.
You're just actively picking bad takes at this point.
No, like I did that. Like, okay, game design's way wonkier in Dark Souls 2. Like, gameplay-wise, 3 absolutely blows it out of the water. I ain't arguing about that. I'm here for the Commie Trans Girl literary media analysis, and on that ends, Dark Souls 2 has the best plot in the series.
Plus you didn't level API.
ADP, you fucking
ADP.
casual fucking
Whatever,
tourist.
I am.
Don't have iframes. No iframes for you. I like Dark Souls 2 gameplay-wise anyway. It's a bit wonky, but fucking... I love it. It reminds me of an old, terrible old PC game.
Go fight the Smelter Knight for a third time.
He's blue now.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! The Pursuer for the fourth time! Yeah.
He's ghost. He's an ghost now. He's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom now.
Peak show.
Why was the tagline for that? Gotta catch them all. Like,
Was it?
yeah, it's what it says in the theme, right? He's like he's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom, like in Pocket Monsters.
No shot. That's what it says.
It is. I'm sure it might be slightly legally distinct, but it's something like he's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom.
I haven't heard that intro in years. It's just anytime anybody brings up that show, I just say that show's great. But like, I
already
don't
watched
remember
it.
very much of it.
the Butch Hartman fucking IP I got into was Fairly Odd Parents. Back when that was, remember when that show was good? Oh god, internet. Oh god, I gotta do my internet cartoon reviewer thing. Oh god, Poof. Don't we hate Poof, ladies and gentlemen? What about the
I'm not even
dog?
gonna go that far. Once they stopped having original songs, the show went downhill.
Did it have original songs? Did I just
Yeah,
forget
they
about
did.
those? I remember the teeth one.
Any animated show that is willing to break into song randomly is awesome. I love it when it's just no context. It's a musical number now. Fuck you.
The only one I can think of is fucking Phineas and Ferb.
Did they have one every episode?
Yeah,
I actually didn't watch that as a kid. I didn't watch Disney though, like
I was-
Disney Channel.
I watched a lot of that. But I was quite like I was like maybe like 13, 14 when I got into that.
I know it was good. I just like I said, didn't watch Disney.
It was good. Things did I watch a lot of as a kid that weren't Billy and Mandy? I had a musical
Good
episode
choice.
that's one of the best episodes of the show. I did a little Shop of Horrors parody,
That's fucking funny.
which was fucking great, and I remember the song from like I will never forget the song from. It's great.
You like Beetlejuice, right?
I've never watched Beetlejuice.
Okay. Have you seen the trailer for Beetlejuice 2?
I have.
It is the funniest thing. I love that it's just 30 seconds of ambience and then just the fucking guy at the end just saying, "The juice is loose," and it ends. I fucking love it.
There it
It's
is.
so stupid. I want less trailers that are well put together with like trailer fodder and high things. I want nonsense, one line, cut to black title card. That's how you get me to go on and watch a movie.
Have you watched the 2 trailers they've released for Kinds of Kindness yet?
I haven't, but am I gonna enjoy them?
I want to know because the newest trailer they released, I think is fucking peak. But like, it's my favorite director again. It's Mr. Poor Things. He's back. He's
Ah.
making another one.
Oh, is this because the last one was stuck in hell, like
Yeah.
processing hell forever?
Yeah, so it's
Did we
out.
watch the one from the 2 weeks ago or 2 days ago?
The one from 2 days ago, I think, is like peak.
Okay.
Both of them are really
I'm
good.
watching it.
The one from 2 days ago is incredible.
I'm watching it right now.
Got a little. I'm not gonna do free advertising for the. Actually, all I ever do is free advertising for movie studios, so I don't know why I'm getting uppity about this one, but I am.
See, I know nothing about your movie. I'm just vaguely intrigued. That's how you make
Yeah,
a
like
movie
for
trailer.
real. I know nothing about what this film is gonna fucking be about, and I'm so excited.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm not against it. Like,
I'm not going to be normal about the fact that Hunter Schafer is going to be in a Yorgos Lanthimos film and then a Hideo Kojima game back to back.
and aren't you like freaking out about that? Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah.
How long
Oh.
have you been recording for?
38 minutes.
Look at the screen.
Yeah?
Look what team we're on.
Yeah, Team 1. This is about standard.
Okay, continue.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd like Hideo Kojima and Yorgos Lanthimos. Next question. I was quite a fan of the video game Death Stranding.
oh, did you get this interview?
The one with Matt Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think it was something about he doesn't know what it was about. He just lets Hijima cook.
Yeah, that's the general gist.
Damn.
I know,
Good
right?
interview. You should watch it. I think you'd
Yeah.
like it.
I should. It sounds like my kind of thing. It's about Death Stranding and the guy who did a cock and ball torture on James Bond. My 2 favorite subjects in the whole world.
I'd like to say that the week that you weren't here, these were normal. They weren't.
Does anyone
So,
other than
When we-
Muffin still do these?
no one has done other than Muffin has done them since week 1. You edited and uploaded Terrakians.
I did, didn't I? I remember. I
That's a
did the
lie.
terrible
I did
BBC
too.
News intro.
I did 2 of them with Tog, and then you didn't ask me to do any more with it. So,
Wow. Tog,
I don't
you've
know
been
if that
called
was
out.
I don't know
Bro,
if that was a me thing or if he just stopped doing them.
Tog Verbs, you've got questions to answer.
We only frequent like almost all of the online spaces.
Yeah.
The same thing. Like, if you got an issue with me, then why do you text me so much? Like, it's clearly a thing.
Ah. I drank water wrong.
Can you give me a shout out? Oh, are you okay?
Oh yeah, Discord noise cancellation. Well, like, cut that out. The viewers can hear me slightly dying because I drank water wrong. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How we doing?
I'm having a great time, I'm being honest with you.
Fucking terrible. At what point are these gonna pass the event horizon? You know that bit in Guillermo del Toro's Pacific Rim where the Charlie from
You get a reference of something I've seen.
Yo, let's go! I love that film.
Oh, there's only one of them.
Only one. I've not actually seen two. I don't intend to ever.
It's really, really bad.
I've heard bad things, but when they ruined the design of Gypsy Danger, I knew it was cooked.
Alright, so go ahead, Event Horizon.
Yeah, you know when the Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and the other guy from Nothing stood around in the room and they're going like, oh, you know, we had a kaiju every 3 days, and then a kaiju every day, and then a kaiju every 7 hours. At what point, like that's where I feel like we're going. These are just going to get longer until eventually we surpass the event horizon. We make a 38-hour-long Pick'ems video.
I mean, I'm okay with them getting longer, right? I mean, people always listen to them. We always have comments, which is the funniest part.
I don't know why you people are still here. I'm like Ferris Bueller at the end of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know?
Great movie.
There you go. I'm trying to tone down the movie references for you fucking Philistines.
I'm the only one here. You're just insulting me at this point.
And, you know, sort of by proxy insulting the viewers. I'm treating you as a proxy for everyone else in the server right now.
Oh my god.
Fucking langoustines.
That's such a good word. I don't know what it means, but oh boy.
It's like a type of shrimp, I think. It's the langoustine. So there you go. You learn something new every day. I played that in Scrabble once, I think.
Holy shit. I'm terrible at Scrabble. I'm terrible at spelling, as I'm sure you're all too aware of at this point.
I like a bit of Scrabble. I am like lame and like maybe 50 years old.
I mean, yeah, you're playing. I had to wait for you to finish your Mahjong game before we could do this.
For real. I
Your
love
Korean Mahjong game.
Mahjong. It's so good. It's a like. Get to you know hold for a little reachy, you know. Gotta put a little stick on the table and you say reachy. You look for a pinfu hand, you know. You get a little mangon going on. Hell yeah.
You're not making any sense.
You hold for a little mangon. You get a 3-han yaku. Hell yeah. The good shit. People who know more about Mahjong, sound off in the comments about everything I just got wrong about Mahjong terminology. Thank you. I'm relying.
At least move to the next team.
Yeah, we can click on the next team.
Who's winning this one?
I don't know. Oh, that last one. I think Hunter probably wins.
Okay.
There you go. Only focus 45 minutes. How long does Muffin take for these generally? It's less than 10 minutes, right? For all of
His
them.
last one was Caldia Week 7, which was 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hey, I don't think we'd start talking about Pokemon until 15 minutes in. You could watch 2 Keldeo pickums in the time it took us to mention Okidogi.
Not Pokemon. Just Okie
Just
Dokie.
Okidogi.
Yeah, it wasn't how do I turn this into Pokemon? It's how do I turn this discussion to an Okie Dokie discussion?
I need to think of more hot takes to hide from the horrible abyss of Mr. Beast discourse.
You did that so early too. You can't even hope that
I
people
know.
click off that.
I know. I played my hand too early. We might get like it might be like, you know, all publicity is good publicity. So if we spark discourse, we might get a lot of views.
Yes. At what point do we say something terrible and accidentally end up getting caught up in something, and then Muffin getting mad at us that the CDC channel got taken down?
Oh, I mean, if I keep talking about trans shit, it might get banned in the UK soon. So you know, that's a genuine possibility of the current political climate.
Man, I still can't watch that one show you wanted me to watch without my UK
Oh my
chaperone.
god, are we watching the Crystal Maze after this? Are we doing a Crystal Maze watch party? We gotta speedrun the rest of these two so we can watch Crystal Maze. Come on, we gotta stop tangenting. We gotta go watch Richard O'Brien play. Fucking what's the harmonica? He plays a harmonica.
Oh god, how you gonna break a tree?
I don't know. I might punch it really hard with a funny dolphin.
It's not gonna work.
No. If I punch it really hard with a funny dolphin?
Like on a scale of 1 to wave crash.
I was thinking like a punch that would heal him.
Tail fairy.
Damn. Yeah, I'm fucked. It's over for me. I have nothing for fairy types. They're squeezing.
What are you talking about? You have our strongest soldier right there. The freeze dry switching himself, Fortress.
Fortress, the one freeze dry switched in on my entire goddamn team. I love these fucking goobers. They're terrible. I really should have made trades while I can. If I make it to playoffs, which I'm still pretty hopeful about, it is entirely going to be about dodging the fucking penguin.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, like
All of them.
Like, if I see a single penguin, I think I'm just gonna give up. You could just have the forfeit win, I don't care.
If I see one of
The 4 fucking gentlemen.
of that. Where do we even find this image?
Which one? The penguin? It was when we were looking for footage for the
Oh my god.
there you go.
Right.
All right, I see. You've quoted me. There you go. Yeah, it was when we were looking for fucking footage for the like reveals video,
Oh, look at that fucking penguin.
and I couldn't find a good clip of Iron Bundle doing anything cool that didn't involve that, like the opening to the Iron Bundle raid, where in the opening animation Iron Bundle like disappears for a few seconds.
I'm excited when we have a certain guest, hopefully next week. I don't know if he even likes Iron Bundle. I don't know how he feels that Iron Bundle is becoming his identity.
It's
on
his
this song.
thing. The penguin is his guy.
Like, he didn't even want it this season. He picked it up like round 4.
Yeah, it was like still available around 4, and that guy just said like, fuck it. This team's actually really scary for me, to be honest. It's like I don't know what I do to like a number of mons on this team.
You don't have a normal gentleman.
I don't have a normal gentleman. And two of them switch in pretty well to my funny dolphin.
Who's the second one?
Cyclezar.
Ah, it's true. It does resist with the generator.
Yeah, the funny lizard. I mean, I know he's got high defense, but yeah. I built this team just to click water moves forever, and there's like more than 2 water resists on this team. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think I'm gonna pack it up and go home.
I see the set. I see the set.
See this. You see the set.
I'll tell you later.
Okay, I'm excited.
I see it, and I'm here for it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. I'm scared of the horse. I don't have a single
Yeah, the
ghost.
horse is an issue.
I don't have a ghost resist. I also don't have a ghost weakness, but you know, neutral shadow balls from the funny horse are quite upsetting.
Does Palafin get Suckle Punch?
It might.
Does Jet Punch just do more?
I don't know, Jet Punch is... I mean, it's 60 power, Jet Punch. Stab? No, Sucker Punch should do more. A funny little edgy gentleman there that's gonna ruin my day.
What, the samurai?
The samurai man. Yeah, I don't think I win this. I think I'm gonna strew.
I mean, not to also be that, but do you ever start Apple switch it? Like, genuinely?
Sack something and go into Barraskewda. The same answer to everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do next season without my fucking fish.
I haven't even begun to think about that. That's so long out still.
Yeah, for real. But
Don't talk about...
every single season since I've started like not doing like complete shit, I've just had an emotional support mon. I don't know who my next one's gonna be.
I expected Golden Go in the last 3 drafts. If I don't get Golden Go at this point, I don't know what I'm gonna do if there's a fighting type move. Like,
What do you even do? How do you even deal with that?
I don't have a... Well, my whole team's getting burned. I don't have a way to switch in.
I expected Raging Bolt to be like my emotional support mon, but it's just a funny fish.
I don't know how I feel about Raging Bull. I thought he was gonna be better in draft than King Gambit. Because the two very similar mons.
Yeah.
And King Gambit is not very good in draft. Like, he's still trying to get some cheap wins, but he did without Terra and everything. He's not as good. And I thought Raging Bull would be better because of typing and photosynthesis, but I'm not sure.
I do still think Raging Bolt's pretty damn good, but and he's better than Gambit, but yeah, it runs into a lot of the same issues. It's got slightly more set variety, but it is a bit of a one-trick mon.
I haven't seen anybody super successful with it. Like, I've seen people win with it, but like, it's not like Sauceless File, which I've seen a lot of people have success with.
Yeah. Oh, that was some actual fucking Pocket Monsters analysis for you, goddamn. That was like serious real shit.
I still think it's... I can actually talk about this stuff. It's just that's not what we do here.
I don't think I can. I don't think I have an analytical Pocket Monsters mind.
When I was doing the Cobalion with Tog, I forget who commented, and it was like, hearing Maki give actual advice is crazy.
That was kind of the feeling I got watching that. It was great. You did so well, man.
Thank you. Well, that's enough brain cell to be usage. It's like one of the funny mons here. I love Rotom. I have a Rotom above my desk.
Oh yeah, fucking you.
Hey, it's Heat. That's a UU warrior.
He's a Yu-Gi warrior, I'm sorry. You got me there. I love you, Rotom Heat.
I have to order another plushie for my friend for their birthday of the Pocket Monsters website.
God, how much
So I
money
might-
you got? I expect Kid needs to sell on the black market.
No, that's not a $9 plushie. Oh, I think like 13, whatever they are.
Alright. Or maybe I'm all spenny over here. And... I bought a new plush in a while. I'm getting a bit...
What are you buying?
I bought a plush in a while is the only thing, so I don't know. I might need...
I don't buy them off.
I don't bought that many deep recently. Bit of a break, some shelf space. Genuinely the reason.
What's the Pokemon website called when you buy the plushies? I forget.
Pokemon Center?
Pokemon Center. Wonder what generation of sitting plushies are up to, because I think they just made it to Gen 5. Yeah, because I bought my Lando when it came out.
Alright.
Holy shit, though, they have a Gibble hand puppet on the front page. There's a Trapinch.
You trap. Drafted trap engine.
Didn't you say, like, it killed something, right?
Yeah, I got a few kills. Oh my god. Alright, everyone at home. You get to see. Other okay. Other plush selling websites are available. Unbiased. Don't come for us, Ofcom.
Which one?
Oh, it's the British Broadcasting Standards Association.
Oh, gotcha.
There's,
Oh my god.
they're called Ofcom, and there's a guy from GB News right now. And if you don't know about GB News, that's too long a tangent for me to get into at this point.
Faith.
Oh my god, he round.
He's so, look how big he is.
Oh
Look at the way
my
he's holding it up.
god! I need one. Does anyone have a spare $449 US dollars and 99 cents?
Oh, like I said, you keep it in USD. That's funny.
It asked me what country I'm from, but like I don't want to give that. I don't want to dox myself to Ian Pokemon from the Pokemon Corporation. I don't want that sicko to know where I live. In a world where big data, oh god, oh no, oh god, I've just gotten an ad about fixing docs for the other server. It begins.
Hold up, I need a laughing emoji.
Give me a sec, I gotta go Doom first. We're an hour into the victims. How we all feeling at home? Just hit the 1 hour mark. I'm pretty close to it.
So I'm looking at Pokemon City Cuties right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's how brain rot
That's
we've
with Dawn.
gotten. There's a Bastiodon!
I love Bastiodon. I love defense.
There's a lot of Bastiodon love in this server. Have you seen him? Have you seen the good little boy? Have you seen the Heatran sitting plush?
No.
He's such a good
The little Frodge. Little,
Yeah, look at him!
little Fire Frodge. Oh!
Look at the...
Oh my god. He's so shaped.
Love him!
He's so good. This is it. This is Pick'ems now. I'm just gonna look at Pokemon Flood.
Oh, God, we can get back to work.
This is work. Got Alpha and cheese.
This is the Virizion special right here.
It's really do be. Oh! is this? Who is this gentleman?
You mean Franco?
He's a little compressed. He's a little acoustic. There's one for every unknown. No way in hell they made one for every single unknown.
Genesect is up to no good.
It's being sent these now. This is Pickums. Oh, he's a little fucked up. Autism be damned, my boy can work a drill.
Genesect is a devious little creature up to no good.
Why is he laughing? He's reveling in his schemes, contemplating the downfall of mankind.
You just got a whole light novel texted to you.
I seriously did. What? Oh no. Oh god, I'm looking at that layer. I'm ignoring it. Oh, what do we think of the double Don car? Got anything to say about the double Don car?
We should at least finish. Go back to your team real quick.
Oh, yeah, I said, I think Crap wins.
Yeah, I don't want to say you lose because, you know, you're my favorite, but yeah, she wins.
Yeah, I think so as well. Cool.
It's okay. We also like her.
Yeah, sometimes.
Fuck. She doesn't show up one time and this Lando starts.
It really does.
No, she helped me. She taught me how to gen mons last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning on time. I can't give her shit.
You gotta be nice.
Yeah.
Look, it's on you for joining a Wi-Fi league. You know what? Teaching people how to play in Wi-Fi is like an act no person should have to go through.
Yeah, I learned how to gen mons and how to set up recording my Switch this morning. And I won. So, you know, the guy who I fought had to teach me how to get into the battle, and then I 6-0'd him.
I don't know
so
where
he probably wasn't too happy about that.
I don't know where the fuck my Switch is.
Mine's on my desk.
My Switch dock is on my desk. I've got a sticker of the Titan North Star from the game Titanfall 2 on it.
I don't know if I want to dox that. I have a basic Switch, but I think I have, you know, the Switch stickers that was super big a couple years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I think I have like a Fire Emblem one I never put on it.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, don't kill me. I am a Fire Emblem fan. I'm sorry.
That's cringe. Come play XCOM like the rest of us.
I do. I love that game too. I like both of those for very different reasons.
I mean to play more Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem is really good when it's good.
Yeah?
I know how that sounds, but there was a fine line between Fire Emblem being good and suffering.
You see, I played
it's both.
I played Three Houses, and that game was just kind of okay.
So Three Houses is not just a Fire Emblem game. Its gameplay is kind of bad. I'm not even gonna like sugarcoat it. The maps are really poorly done. They're super open. They're not very different. The only good parts of Three Houses is the story and how you get to build your characters. But in Three Houses, you get all of your shittles at the beginning instead of course of story, and I like getting them over course of story.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. It was the first Fire Emblem game. It never grabbed me the way some other shit did.
It's just, I think it's a good game. I think playing it as your first one's kind of rough, because if you play any other one, you're gonna be like, yo.
I've played like the first 4 missions of Awakening. I tend to play more maybe sometime in the future, perhaps, possibly.
I like Awakening a lot. If somebody who we're actually talking about right now is listening to this, Hi Alpha, is here, he's gonna go off about, oh, Awakening, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. You know,
Please write about Fire Emblem Awakening in the comments and not Mr. Beast.
No, we don't want that. We don't want that. That's
I'll take it over
Mr.
Beast discourse.
That's almost just as bad. But no, Echoes is really good. If you have a 3DS, Fire Emblem Echoes is amazing.
I know I have a 3DS somewhere. Wait, don't you have to pay like 300 quid for a copy of that game?
Do you?
Aren't they like... Because there's 3 of them and they're expensive as fuck, right?
No, that's Fates. Echoes is one game.
Oh, right, okay, then that's fine.
I bought it on release, so...
Okay, fair enough.
I paid $40 for it, so... it's a remake of FE2, which original FE2 is unplayable garbage.
Okay.
but the remake's really good. It has no bad maps. Nui Baba's abode doesn't count.
There you go. There you go.
There's my shill from one of my hyperfixations. I love Heavy Echoes.
I like it. I'm here for it. What does
It's
this?
the only FE game with dungeons.
Donjons.
Mm-hmm.
Donjon. No, I'm not bringing back Gujanjan. Not happening. Like Dungeon Meshi, the hit Netflix animated series by Studio Trigger. Dungeon Meshi.
I don't know. Could you go into a if you can go into a 3D dungeon, attack people, they're gonna do a 2D over-the-top strategy game, then absolutely.
No, they just like cook monsters.
There is cooking. You can give your people food to heal.
It's just like Dungeon Meshi. There is food in it.
But if you give them a wheel of cheese, they can't carry a specialized weapon because you can only hold one item in this game.
This is the crossover between the binging with Babish cinematic universe and the Fire Emblem series of video games.
God. But yes, I enjoy anime chess.
Understood.
I also love XCOM though. I like XCOM Enemy Within more than XCOM 2. That's my hot take.
Oh, okay. I prefer 2.
Two
doesn't run on anything, but like it's a good game.
Two doesn't run, yeah. No, I liked the base setup more. I liked the classes and missions more in the first one. I liked the meld mechanics with being able to like turn your people into robots or have psionic soldiers and stuff.
You can do that in 2 as well, right?
Not as much, and I didn't like how we had the Doom counter. And
see, I like the Doom counter. It stops because I also like Darkest Dungeon quite a lot, which I'm sure is very surprising to everyone. And the issue with stuff like that in XCOM 1 is you just kind of spin your wheels in the mid game and nothing happens for a long time. So I like the constant forward march of XCOM 2.
I also just don't like being. I like XCOM 1 because you have like the thematics more like the Shadow Council. I like everything coming together. And XCOM 2, it's another game of playing a plucky force against some big shadow government. I'm so tired of it. I don't want to play a rebel alliance. I want to play the world army against the other world army.
Yeah, we know you're American.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck it, yes. Like,
I'm not allowed to say anything about giant shadowy empires as a not proud Brit, an ashamed Brit. I just did, so you know.
I don't know. XCOM 2 got better with DLC once you had the Chosen.
Yeah, that shit's sick as hell.
I think XCOM 2 is fun. It's just if I was gonna sit down and play one of them, I'll tend to play XCOM Enemy Within, even though the graphics aren't as good.
I'll play Enemy Within in fucking years.
You should.
Oh,
Bio. Don't play Enemy Unknown. Just play with him.
Yeah. That's the strat.
Yeah, you're bringing up all of my hyperfixations today.
Oh, it's good. I've not mentioned Dune once yet.
Dune's just like Enemy Within, because the psionics in your brain. Boom.
I was having an argument on people with people on Twitter about whether Paul's actually psychic.
I'm not brave enough for that discussion.
No. Well, I've not read Messiah yet, so I don't know if it's actually confirmed later on whether he is or not. But I got a theory he ain't. Rose just got anxiety and access to hallucinogenic drugs.
You really do. I am going to tinge to Pokemon for a second.
No.
I think this is Latios's finest hour.
It kind of do be, though. I mean, Hoopa's the switch in, and that's kind of it. I mean, Treads as well.
It gets soft.
Oh shit, it do. Outspeed's fucking oh my god. Latios is the guy. The guy from Spy Kids 3.
I do not remember Spy Kids, but my friend makes that reference all the time to say I'm literally the guy from Spy Kids.
The guy
3.
from Spy Kids
I
played by
do
Elijah
get-
Wood.
That's the only reference from that series I'm gonna get, because the rest of it is ancient knowledge.
There's a line where Steve Buscemi says, "Do you think God hides in heaven because he fears his own creation?"
No shot, that's what that's from.
That's from Spy Kids 2.
No way, they stole that from something. I refuse to believe that's the genesis of that line.
I'm pretty sure it was created for Spy Kids 2.
No way!
Sylvester Stallone's in them as well.
That's for Spy Kids too. Steve Buscemi says it.
Yeah. What, do you think I'd lie to you? Do you think I'm an idiot? Do you think I'm...
No, I thought they were referencing something. I didn't know that was... Who was the man... You know the meme of the person writing with the file going
Yeah.
off? Who was that writing the Spy Kids 2 script?
Was it Rodriguez? I was about to say Rico Rodriguez. That's the guy from Just Cause. Robert Rodriguez. I don't know if he wrote them as well as directed them.
Kids 2.
I think it's Rico.
Robert Rodriguez
Yeah,
wrote Spy
Robert.
Kids 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that great line in Spy Kids 3 where I forget who it is who shows up and he goes, "Somebody ring the Dinkster." I think about that one a lot.
Remember back when they were making all those Spy Kid shows? There was a bunch.
Yeah, it was like Totally Spies and Kim Possible, right?
That was a phase.
It was a whole thing. They were both really weirdly horny.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but yeah, they really were.
Yeah.
There's a list online floating around, going through every single fetish inside Totally Spies. It's bad.
I've seen that list. I remember almost nothing about Totally Spies because I was when I was but a wee lad. When I was convinced I was a man, it was a strange time.
Sorry,
Yeah. All right.
you're just going directions I'm not ready for today.
I should never be ready for the directions I'm going. The British government, please, I wish to clarify, I'm not encouraging anyone to become trans, publicly, openly, legally. There you go. Thank you, the UK government. I watched a few episodes.
By the Shadow Government.
This episode is sponsored by Dr. Hilary Cass. All hell.
Is that them? Is that the person?
That's the Dr. Hilary Cass of the Cass Report fame.
Holy shit! I've learned so much about this report in the last 3 days from somebody. No spoilers, who?
No spoilers.
But it sounds fucked.
It is fucked. Wait, if I start talking about, I think I'd rather do Cass Report discourse than I would Mr. Beast discourse. I genuinely think I was considering not, but like I think I'd rather people were arguing about that than Mr. Beast.
I think it's a fun issue that we probably should not put here. I don't want to upset Muffin too much.
Yeah, Muffin's all that like YouTube engagement content. Muffin's like an actual YouTuber.
Yeah, you and me just spout nonsense.
Just spout nonsense. Anyway, the Cass Report is a fucking sham. Next question.
I mean, true.
What are we talking about?
I think
Totally
we're talking about
Spies.
Totally Spies. Yes, you said that you watched a few episodes and you were a kid.
Yeah, and it made me think that what would it be like to be what it might be like to be a woman. And I stopped watching it because I thought it made me gay.
That's that real.
There you go.
That's real as hell.
Yeah. There's a lived experience.
I don't want to go to this conversation. I have too many IRL friends that listen to this. So it's a conversation for neatness.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. That's
I love all 2 to 3 of you that are listening to this. You're all my favorite.
There you go. What do we think? What do we think?
You might find this funny. You know what Alpha told me the other day when we were playing Baldur's Gate 3? He was like, hey, I actually learned things from your pickums. Can you upload the next one so I can know how to build my team? And I was like, no shot you learn anything
No
from
one
that.
learns anything from these. You go watch like BKC or fucking Volswipe to learn things. Here we just talk about how I thought Totally Spies made me gay.
Did you watch Ned's Declassified Survival Guide?
I've
Ned's
never
middle.
watched Dead Declassified Survival Guide.
Oh, that shit goes insane. I don't know why it came into my mind randomly.
There you go.
But
Talking about kids shows. I'm still convinced you guys missed out on because CBBC shows were peak. I don't know if
maybe.
I may have talked about this. There was a whole arc. There was like an anime season arc on CBBC where you know Basil Brush is. Do you have Basil Brush?
I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry.
Oh well, there was a show about a little like puppet fox guy. He wore a tweed suit. He was kind of upper class. He was called Basil Brush, and he went boom boom, which is a big thing. I always say a joke and then shout that. And there was a whole arc where he went missing. And once a day there was like someone tries to look for Basil Brush and he wasn't there. And this went on for like I mean it may have been like 3 weeks, but I was like 8 at the time, so it felt like 18 years. The amount of time it went on for, and in the end it turns out he was in Swindon. And ever since then I've thought Swindon is the funniest place on earth.
Oh, see, that's me, but with Foster's Hood's Imaginary Friends.
Yeah.
I've never seen that show.
I watched a bit of it. I don't remember liking it that much.
So they were watching the Weather Channel for Topeka. So I've always thought that's for the same reason, because you hear something in year 6, and
Yeah.
you know.
There was a bit in an episode of Simpsons where someone in a funny voice says 27. I don't remember what episode it is, and in my very brief rewatches of The Simpsons, I never found it. So I assume it was in one of the bad seasons that I haven't watched recently.
You brought up The Simpsons, and my head went to Family Guy, because I have not seen very much of either. And
Seen almost
two
no Family Guy.
there's like 2 Family Guy clips live rent-free in my head, though.
Yeah?
And that's Peter the Horse is here. And what the fuck? I just sat down. I use those 2 a lot.
I only know these 2 because of memes. I've never
Me
actually
too.
watched the episodes they come.
Either do I. But so many times I'm talking to my friends, even you sometimes, like, what the fuck? I just sat down. And I'll just randomly say to my friend, Peter, the horse is here. When something stupid happens.
It's a solid one. I've been watching lots of Northern Lion again, and my vocabulary is changed.
What have you been watching?
Northern Lion. Just been playing Balatro a lot. I've been watching his Balatro videos. There's a running joke he has where, like, if he gets a hand that doesn't do anything, he goes like, "So what, we drink water, so what, we smoke nothing?" And I've been saying that constantly.
Can I send you another YouTube short that's been playing in my head a lot recently? It's not raccoon related, sadly.
What the fuck? I will point out we are 1 hour 15 minutes into this. This is gonna be the long. Where is this? Okay, let me see.
Oh, let me just park my fucking squid.
Thanks, Gianni. I love you, Gianni.
Love you so much. I have a soundbite for everything. I actually think Alpha wins this one, though.
Yeah, I mean,
good
between
matchup.
Greninja and Latios, I don't know what deals with that.
It's a little issue if Blaziken gets going, but I don't know if he can.
I feel like Hippowdon kind of deals with that.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if it gets, like, Ice Punch or whatever, but you're Hippowdon, you don't care.
Yeah. I mean, it is still kind of an issue, but, like, you got Hippowdon Mandibuzz. And you got
Ice Punch.
Greninja fucking Water Shuriken.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you with Alpha Winner. Achievable.
All of this has been pre-Chiva team. It's only gonna get worse.
Oh, so true. Make a great point.
So does Sandslash come for Ninetales' own snow?
I hope so. That'd be the realest shit of all time. I mean, honestly, Sandslash in snow kind of fucks up the entire team.
If you bring Chilius up to Slowking, but if they bring Ninetales, do you just use it to your advantage?
I mean, it works against Sun as well, because it gets rid of the Sun for, like, the maybe 1.5 Sun abusers on Chiva's team.
So the one is Numble and the is Sunless Fire, right?
It's Mr. Fire.
Yeah. So we're not updating this doc for next season, right? He's gonna stay 2P, right?
Oh, yeah.
He deserves to stay 2P.
I kind of love him. It makes me... It's the one thing I like about him.
Yeah, agreed. I was so excited when this model came out. I thought he was gonna be some cool, bulky, like, no recovery, weird kind of like gonna play around his bulwark, spread bond, and then I found out he got sunlight and he was just a shitty Dragon Dance people, and then he became the most lame mod of all time.
Really did. I mean, I feel like Dragapult's the issue here, right? Like, Dragapult is always the issue. Dragapult's really the issue here.
Well,
Is there not a single Ghost Resist?
good news. We have 3 dragons, and all of them lose to Dragapult.
Yeah?
Noivern is Tail Normal. This is new Noivern.
Okay. It's a possibility.
I still think you die to a Spec Striker.
Oh, probably. You run banned Dragon Darts, because it's the realest shit ever.
I love banned Dragon Dogs.
With you. I think
Also, Human and Ninetales might not want to come because of Skizzle.
yeah, if he's Skizzer. I mean, Rillaboom's a pretty good Sneasler answer, but like...
And unless the Sneasler uses the Rillaboom.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think you have Schitt's Creek with no paddle.
Yeah, you might struggle. Struggle, but...
I mean, this might be Swaddle's finest hour though, because a little bit of web would be good. Try to slow down Mr. Pull. It's clear, body. I lied. I just lied to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, it still slows down Sneasler. That's about it. Raikou ain't really, and I don't think we're gonna be seeing Raikou this week.
We ever seen Raikou?
I hope so.
He really fell off.
After Gen 2.
I'll give him 3.
He's fun in 3.
Yeah, I'll give him 3.
Like bad Zapdos.
We all can't be peak.
I'm looking for any Alpha Chiva here, I think. I think there's too much shit.
I'm definitely a little concerned, but he did beat Sub, so...
Oh, maybe Chiva's just, like, built different.
I always have faith in my GOAT, but... I think you might need a miracle to occur. And that miracle might need to be his favorite Pokemon of all time, Empoleon. He loves Empoleon so much. He thinks it has so much utility, so much use. He's so happy it kept the fog.
Sensing a hint of the Saka.
Empoleon's such a scam in Gen 9.
So true. I was so excited for it getting, like, competitive and going back, and then it's just so bad.
I thought it kept Roost. I didn't know they just shot him.
Shot him in the fucking wings.
Flip Tone was not worth the trade.
I hate Gen 9.
You say you hate Gen 9?
Yeah.
I also hate Gen 9.
Should we stop playing Gen 9 Pokemon? Rather, maybe we'd finally
No.
be happy.
Will won't let me change the format.
There you go, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes drama. God, I fucking hate Will.
What do you hate?
Will.
Oh my god, you're
For
just going
the people at home, that was a joke. We love Will. He's a very good boy. Fortunate addiction to epic rap battles of history, but no one's perfect.
It's okay, it's okay. If you need him, I'm not gonna give a shit. That's too brutal and mean to say online.
Wow. Will's gonna
love
show
Will.
up next time and we're gonna do an epic rap battle of history about it.
I'll tell you the joke I was gonna make afterwards, though. That's not going online.
There's so much stuff you guys don't get to hear. Subscribe to Virizion Plus to get access to exclusive content.
Virizion after dog.
Oh god, we should do a subscriber only podcast where it's just like this, except we don't even do the pretense of looking at Pokemon.
The pretense gets more and more deluged every week.
Is anyone still here for the Pocket Monsters? It's a fun question.
I feel like they're here for us at this point, right?
Why would they be here for us? We suck.
We're the only people in the summer willing to sit down for time check.
Yeah, I mean, everyone else has the good sense and good graces to not do this every single goddamn week.
Hey, people have been asking to join us recently. We have to be doing something right.
God.
Which is kind of crazy to me. I thought people just got tired of us.
We're becoming like the Joe Rogan of terrible YouTube Pokemon content.
I don't know what that means.
God, don't. No, I'm not gonna start talking about fucking the Joe Rogan podcast. Yeah.
But you have to at least explain what you mean by the metaphor. That's the frog guy, right?
No, it's Alex Jones, but he was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay.
They just get like basically different random insane people on every single week and gives them a platform to spout their inane, mostly racist nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, not the racist part. We had Tog talk about Tog things.
Yeah, we had Warrior Cats.
We had Warrior Cats. Shiva talked about gambling or whatever he's into right now.
Yeah, whatever that might be. We'll see in future what other insane shit people are talking about right now. That was my Discord, not yours. Actually, I think you can see it. Oh yeah, I think I just doxed the message. I think it just doxed Tyler messaging PPL.
Yeah, but like I need to respond to that.
Oh damn.
And I need to respond to that.
So I'm just gonna start looking at the next team. I think Lamarcus wins.
So I have to claim that spot for my boy. Speaking of my boy, he was on the screen.
Damn. Spot claimed. We got the matchup of the gods. Got the best Virizion girls here. We got Maggie and Buffy. And Buffy notably having like about half a switch into Qianpao. So, you know.
It's my Weasel man. I love him.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Keldeo, and I genuinely think that's it. Maybe Flogs. Flogs can switch in once or twice.
I will not lie. I'm a little worried about the horse. The small little guy.
A little scary.
Little Hans. But I believe in the one thing I can always believe in. When there's a golden girl, there's a way.
You got a funny little mermaid Pokemon.
I do. Maybe she can sweep another one of the...
God, I hope so. I love you, Primarina.
Sorry, I'm messaging Tyler about that spots for my boy. Always look out for your home dogs first.
You gotta. That's advice for life, though. The advice for life from the Virizion division pick'ems.
Yo, you gotta have the friends when you text them at 3 o'clock in the morning, hey, can you help me move? And you gotta respond with, yeah, I'm on the way.
It's gone wholesome now. Oh,
Always wholesome.
It's always wholesome here. So,
I know how often we yell at each other.
yeah. I'm not seeing. I'm struggling to see the Buffy plan here. You got a scary team into him.
Buffy's really good, and she's only lost once, and she's in first place right now. So I'm not gonna count any eggs before they hatch.
Oh no.
I do think Chen Powell is an issue, but Drill Tall always needs to be respected.
Yes.
And I think that's what it's gonna come down to is if I can get around the Mr. Mole Man, for Weasel to do his little Weasel thing to make me happy.
See, you've got a funny little flying scorpion man, and I think he can do a lot against these two ladies.
I do. Well, you talked about your fish. I have my funny Weasel, who hasn't done anything the past like 3 weeks. It's just been the rest of his squad. Like his boys have been pulling up. He's just been sitting there. He went from first place in kills to like 6 because he hasn't got to do anything.
Damn, Chen Power washed.
Not washed. It's just the squad's pulling up.
Yeah.
And
when your squad's small but you're crazy.
I don't think I've fought Buffy very many times. I feel like we always dodge each other, so I'm excited to fight.
I'm excited for this match. I think shit's gonna happen, and I'm very excited to see what exactly.
I'm definitely worried about Globo. I'm always scared of Globo. That thing's heat.
That's the coin flip mon, and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think like Weasel is pretty good. The other Weasel you have,
my little dude.
your little man.
Yeah,
I think he's pretty good here.
We'll have to see. He's only come once, and he let me down. But see if he can redeem himself.
Well, if anyone has Lunala, you should know you can Terra Dark, Isui Sneasel at +2 can one-shot Luna. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a moment in my life ever again as good as the moment my Sweasel one-shot Luna. Through Shadow Shield.
It's crazy.
It was wild. Popped off.
I like Buffy's team. We'll have to see if I can take it down. Like I said, she is in first place right now.
I think you got this. I think if anyone can, it's you.
Okay.
Bears.
This is a match.
Tekken 8 gameplay. Battle of the Bears.
Battle of the Bears. Also, where are the freeze trace?
Damn. Yeah. That is gonna have to do it.
Very strong here. It's very, very strong here. The more I look at this. Oh my god, it is so good here.
I think Hatton and Rapid are really, really, really good here. And are going to have to carry.
I know the set I'm about to say is kind of delusional, but if you remove single, Max Legion just kind of sweeps.
I also think this is gonna be what, like maybe Doug Trio's finest hour.
Who we trapping?
Glucking.
Oh shit. Did these two counterpick each other?
There's so much weird fucking matchup shit here. This match is gonna be sick. I don't know who's gonna win.
You know, I like both these guys. I can't even like go like default to the one I like more. They're both cool dudes.
You see, I think I'm leaning towards Nikki. I think Rapid Strike is so good in turn.
I think I'm leaning towards Nikki too, but for Basket Legion.
Hmm. Damn, I can't wait to see this shit.
Yeah, this match's gonna be dope. I like this. This is some good shit.
Real shit.
Real bear owls.
I mean, Zapdos is pretty good here too as well. I think you can get a power on Shifu. That might be one of the ways you win.
Yeah. Spud Yellow.
Yeah. The game of Pocket Monsters, you make all your enemies yellow.
And then you... red sometimes.
Sometimes red.
So I've been playing Yu recently, right?
Saying about you gaming?
Great meta right now. Join my cause. Together, we can get Talonflame back to Yu. It's NU right now, and this is full of shit. It has been one of my goats. Climbing the Yu ladder. There's so many physical attackers. Just switch it in and roll the 1/3. Also, if you're playing Yu, stop running Iron Crown and Metagross agility weakness policy every fucking game. It's not gonna work, it's not a good set, and I'm tired of fighting it. And not because I'm losing to it, it's just so boring.
And that's all of you gamers told. That's it, it's over for you all.
I fought a guy that had both, and had agility weakness policy on both.
That's real.
You-
Actually, that's
you
it. I
do-
can't. You gotta respect the hustle.
No, this is the tier that low kicks is like 6th most used in.
You gotta
Oh my
respect the
God.
hustle. Slow kicks you.
There's so many psychic types in Yu. Just click number 5, Tailor Dog, low kicks.
I assumed low kicks was like ZU by now.
No, he's so good.
Is he good?
That's my goat, yeah. He's
boy
the
was
Route
at.
1 bug shitmon that good. No, he's so good. Tinted lens knockoff is insane.
Fair enough.
Once he loses Tail though, Bo's going to like NU though.
That's kind of assumed where I assumed he'd end up.
No, being able to double stab knockoff tinted lens is kind of wild.
It's fair enough.
Also, could somebody start using Rain again in OU? I want Pelipper gone. Can we rebuff Greninja? I want Greninja gone. Perfect metagame. This is just me ranting about my stint in Yu.
Yeah. It's Yu gaming. I mean, the alternative is I start ranting about how good I've been doing Arishi Mahjong recently.
Is that the game? Is that the Korean game?
It's the one. I think it's Japanese.
Japanese. Sorry, that was like cat goals. I don't know. Could have gone either way.
Yeah. There was cat goals. They picked up tiles and then put them down.
So are you pro Neko then?
Sorry, what? Pro
Are you pro
Necro.
Neko.
I don't approve of reanimating the dead.
What necromancer cats? Pro
Cat-
cats.
Pro cats.
Yes,
I
you
like
like
cats.
cats.
I got
I hope you're not pro reanimating the dead.
Just, I felt like I had to make it clear. My stance on the subject has been never been vocalized so directly. I don't wish to be misconstrued or taken out of context here.
Necromancer. That's fucked. Hydreigon and Iron Jugular are both RUBL.
What the fuck? I hate Gen
One of those-
9.
One of those mods is good. The other one's Iron Jugular.
Iron Chugs.
I don't know. I remember thought Iron Jugs was sad.
Using it when it first came out because of Hydreigon. Big Hydreigon gamer.
Oh, I like Hydreigon. Hydreigon's cool. But they made him not cool when they made him Iron Jugulus.
He's just like a
I mean,
way
I-
lamer type.
That's not even gonna me like shitting on him. I love Tyranitar. He's on my keys. Iron Thorns is not it.
I like Iron Thorns. I'm an Iron Thorns believer.
They took like everything good that made T-Tall good and left him with Volt Switch. Which, like, thanks for the pivot, but...
I mean, he's a bad one. It's near unusable, but I like him.
Like, bro traded the quad weakness to Bullet Punch, to Mach Punch for Earthquake.
Not the trade you want, not really. I don't know how you get a typing worse than Tyranitar's. That's like the one bad thing about him.
Okay, now it is. But he used to really like his dog type.
Yeah.
He used his dog and his rock type so well until, you know, they took Pursuit. And then they made Battle specially defensive rock types who used his Sandstorm Battle.
Yeah.
And then they buffed Sun and...
Stonjana. The guy.
Talking about fucking Saltman, but yeah.
I was talking about Stonjana.
I hate Gen 9. Can we just bring that up?
You mentioned that yet?
Can we just go back to, like, even Gen 8? Like, I know it was the boot generation, but, like...
I hate Gen 8. I think Gen 8 OU was pretty fun.
I do too. You got such a good... Like, this is what this... When I think a good OU tier, like, there's so many mons here that I appreciate. These are good lads and lasses. Like... It's not, oh, I mean, look at Gen 9 OU. Paradoxmon, Don Dozo, Newmon, Gen 9 Mon, keep him high. You know,
also still OU.
Yeah. It's, you got Bisharp, you got Bucephalon, Buzzwole, Clef, Pharaoh, Chomp, Magnezone, Melmetal, Mew. Like, you have a fun mons that are, like, timeless, that really feel like I'm playing competitive Pokemon. Now I feel like I'm playing talking about Necromancy, reanimated corpse with my fucking robot Iron Valiant. Just, oh wow, what is this? I'm so glad that we went from normal attackers to Iron Valiant. Back in my day, when we wanted a mixed mon, we used Dragapult. We were happy.
I'm for it.
Zero-Ora was a cool mixed mon.
I hate Zero-Ora, don't. It's a scam.
Tornadus Theron could defog in this generation.
And things back before austerity, back when everything in this country functioned. Oh, shit, I'm talking about the UK again.
Back when Landorus could defog. Back when Landorus could rock polish. Knock off.
I want to make you the free run from the hit anime series free run of Pokemon.
What do you mean?
You remember when Thundurus could do? You remember when Thundurus Therian could defog? It was like Freya and Summer. That was 18 years ago.
Is that me? Is that what you're saying? Are you calling me the anime elf lady from your show?
Him, all the hero loved defog Landorus.
That really do be me though. Like
For real.
like, how often are we talking about stuff? I'm like, oh yeah, this used to be so cool. Oh, that doesn't happen anymore. This mon's worthless.
Basically, I know Iga thinks I'm like the old lady of the server, so I'm trying to shift that blame onto you before I get called the server.
There's a difference though. I'll take it, because like I do just kind of rant about Tyranitar's glory days. So back in my day, Tyranitar's Pursuit was one of the biggest generational gatekeepers. If you had a bad match in Tyranitar, you weren't in the format. It was cool.
Yeah, he's like Godzilla.
Oh, you in every generation, right?
Remember Mega Tyranitar?
Yeah.
Freya and Summer, that was 10 years ago.
No shot. No.
Him, all the hero used to play RS.
Oh no. What do you mean Mega Tyranitar was 10 years ago?
It's when RS came out, right? 10 years ago.
Oh my god, it was 11 years ago. Mega Tito was 11 years ago.
Huh? And on that note, everyone watching, I hope you had a good time. Had a great time. I hope you feel youthful and happy
I'm not okay.
with the choices
I
you've
just
made.
just was. Oh my god. I'm unwell. I come back for next week when I have another breakdown about how long ago we lost everything. Never forget what they took from us.
Never forget what they took. Don't be a weird fascist about it. Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.